तुम्हारी बहन गलत है साबित होएगी या तो फिर वो सही ठिकाने पहुंचेगी।
For the first 5 overs, making sure they get the measure of the pitch, and now Fakhr started to ooze.
But there is a battle within a battle. Edge of their seat because they know that Fakhr is in a battle.
And Babar Azam has to react. Fakhr Zaman is timing the ball quite nicely now. He's feeling confident. All Babar needs to do is keep on handing the strike by scoring singles. Yeah, if the opportunity presents itself, he should be ready to pounce on those opportunities. Babar Azam.
No timing on that. 8 done, it's 46 without loss. Decent enough start for Pakistan. 37 of 31. Fakhr looking in the element. Round the wicket now is Matt Henry into his 5th over. He's only gone for 16. Pace off. Intelligent bowling. Guess is a pitch where the ball's not really coming onto the bat. It's not bouncing as much. You vary your pace, but the length from Henry will be similar. Even though he changes his pace, it'll just be back of a length, and that's why he's an impressive fast bowler, especially up front.
Yeah, Fakhr Zaman by now should be used to his action and is looking to find a boundary. Worked away on the onside for a single.
He is a boundary hitter. Is Fakhr Zaman, and speaking about those boundaries, starts off with one through the offside, beautifully timed off his legs, and then he started to really motor, gave himself room, went for 6 that one, the edge found, but that also went for 4. That was probably the best shot of his innings, pulled away into the crowd.
Yeah, that particular stroke against Wheeler Oak down the ground for a boundary forced him to change his length. From there on, he was reluctant to pitch the ball up to Fakhr, balled it short, and the job was done.
Vary your pace, but the length
going to his senior partner Babar Azam, telling him, don't worry about dot deliveries. I'm there to find the boundaries. You just stay at the pitch.
Lovely shot. It'll just be a single. These two do work well as a pair. They average 60 in partnership in ODI cricket. So Fakhr and Babar, although it's a different pairing opening the innings, but whenever they do bat together, they do well.
दोस्तों लाइक सब्सक्राइब करते रहिए, लाइक और कमेंट करें, सब्सक्राइब करते रहिए। मैं लाइव स्ट्रीम एंड कर दी थी मैंने, तो फिर चालू करूँ। मुझे 1 लाख का टारगेट है, जिसका और 5 लाइक स्ट्रीम करते हैं।
Playing a miss, again into the pitch, slower bouncer.
Yeah, couldn't quite pick that slow bouncer from the hand Fakhr Zaman, and went into that stroke quite early and missed it completely. Yeah, as a bowler, you have to rely on the variations when you are looking to bowl to a danger man like Fakhr Zaman. If you err in line, he'll punish you.
A good over from Matt Henry, just a couple of runs off it. It's 48 without loss. And 48 the partnership, 38 to Fakhr. He's been severe, especially against Will O'Rourke. So a change in bowling. Bracewell into the attack. He's a decent off spinner, but he'll have his work cut out because it's still the first power play. Works it away. Babar will get one. Now this should be interesting now. Fakhr will not back down. The off spinner is always a good matchup with the left-hander, but remember, there are only 2 fielders outside that inner circle.
Yeah, the captain has gone on a punt, introducing Bracewell and the power play. He's gambling to pick up a wicket here. A carrot has been dangled.
Nicely played, good run. 50 partnership raised, and it's come in good, quick time.
Yeah, the Pakistani batters, they need to do the process quite well to get to the total which they are chasing.
Oh, Beastie.
Partnerships. And also, they should have a target for every 15 overs.
Works it away. We give the strike back to Fakhr. He should just get into rhythm, into the innings. Babar, you know how good a player he is. He can afford to give himself a little bit of time because he knows that Fakhr is not going to back down. Couple of deliveries of the first power play remain.
Yes, Beastie.
Down
so
the
good.
wicket, but
So Very good, Beastie.
Good from Fakhr that he checked himself and just pushed it down the ground, gets another single.
And also good bowling. Saw Fakhr jumping out of the crease, changed the trajectory, changed the line, bowled it quicker.
Go, catch!
In the air and gone! Terrific catch from Glenn Phillips. Bracewell has got rid of Babar Azam.
Well, the gamble taken by the captain has paid off. He introduced the off spinner. For some, captain was taking a huge chance, but he has responded to the call of the captain by dismissing Babar Azam. A bit of grip for the off spinner, and what a catch. Omnipresence in this game. Glenn Phillips into the action again. It's Babar Azam walking back after a whistle. Is 52 for 1.
Kamran Ghulam comes in at number 3. Pakistan with an opening partnership of 52. This has been set, but it's been all Fakhr so far. Man on debut, Menzies comes into the attack. Power play number 2 starts. Short and wide, thumped away, but now there is protection, so just a 1.
That's his out.
Yeah, Menzies has
That's his out.
developed a reputation for himself. He bowls with searing pace. And that's how Babar Azam was dismissed. What a catch from Glenn Phillips. A bit of grip for the off spinner. Hence, no timing on that stroke. No control for Babar Azam. And disappointment. So many fans, they turn up to the ground to see something special for Babar Azam.
It's off the mark straight away for a single. But here's a surprising stat. Not many people would have noticed this, but Bracewell has got rid of Babar 7 times in international cricket. And you talk about probably one of the leading lights in batting, but the off spinner has had his number.
Why didn't they give him the first over then?
Beautifully timed, but there is again protection down deep third and come back for 2.
Yeah, the outfield is lightning quick. As a batter, you get value for your stroke. The ball travels.
This time hits it leg side. He wants 2. It's just a single. Just before the game started, a big moment for Ben Says. The cap presentation. 220th ODI cap for New Zealand.
You dream of this moment.
Yeah, just the opportunity now for New Zealand to calm things down, take the sting out of the game. You brought on Bracewell, got a wicket, but now you've got to stitch 4, 5, maybe 6 overs where you don't go for boundaries.
Yeah. One thing to do that, keep Kamran Ghulam on strike. Keep him quiet. Bowl Fakhar Zaman on the other end.
A decent start to his ODI international career. 5 runs off, 57 for 1. Started off with a lovely cover drive from Babar, and then it was all Fakhar through the offside, down the ground. And it was a beautiful flick shot, and then one over the third for 6. And absolutely smashed down the ground. Probably the best of the lot was not this one, the edge, but this one, the pull shot into the crowd. Graceful into the attack, and straight away, success. Great catch from Glenn Phillips. Power play going Pakistan's way, 52 for 1.
Come on, boys. This one
Remember,
as well,
there
lads.
was plenty of runs in the final 5 for New Zealand. 84. Bracewell again. Now does Fakhar play this? Normally, if
Copy that, Beastie.
Fakhar's batting, he'll always take the attacking option. Now with just Babar Azam, big wicket to fall. Does he just calm himself down for a few overs?
Yeah, he hasn't tried to spin the ball away from Fakhar Zaman. Or what the off spinner is looking to do, cramp him, targeting the middle stump.
On the ground, not a lot of timing.
So good, boy.
They're bowling with the right pace. The off spinner Bracewell just looking to bowl slow. At times he just darts the ball into the batsman
Stay behind, stay behind.
just to bring that surprise element. So far so good.
Take us to 2 here, Beastie. Yes, Beastie.
A lovely line, starts at the outside off stump.
Beastie.
It just makes the batter think about if you want to hit it over the leg side, you go and fetch. If you want to hit it through the offside, then you're playing against the turn.
So good, Beastie. So good, Beastie.
He's bunted down the ground for a single.
लेफ्ट करते रहिए एक ओवर का टारगेट है राइट प्लस इधर
Right on this beast.
50 है
Quality lads.
Yeah, I managed
ये टारगेट को आपको बताना
in
है
the proceedings.
लेफ्ट करते रहिए और
Kiwi bowlers, last 3 overs been very good for them.
Oh,
Yeah, lovely
Beastie.
bowling from
Lovely
Bracewell.
boy.
Another economical over, 59 for 1. Fakhar Zaman leading the charge, 45 or 44. But New Zealand have come back in the last 4 overs or so. In the air, gets the gap, and the outfield's very, very quick. So that's the first boundary for Kamran Ghulam.
Yeah, as a batsman, you can afford to hit the ball in the air as long as it's in the gap, and that's what Kamran Ghulam made sure of. Now, first boundary for Kamran Ghulam has settled the nerves.
Inside edge, and scamper a single, but that's the length you want to bowl. Attack the stumps. And this is what you want to have. Ruh Afza, a sip to cool off, keeps you hydrated, keeps you refreshed. Ruh Afza. This is what New Zealand want. New Zealand want Fakhar out. Fakhar wants to hit this out of the park and maybe to the adjacent ground, the LCCA cricket ground.
Now that's what you get if you keep him off strike for a while. Now he's sort of a player who would try something extravagant. Very lucky. The ball was precariously close to that off stump. It was a slow delivery.
And certainly pace off is more prevalent after the first maybe 6 overs. They're into the pitch, they know you don't need to provide a lot of pace, because as we've seen throughout, it's been a pitch that has been on the slower side. Even the bounce has been slightly lower, low bounce pitch, so you don't want to give the batters a lot of pace to work with. Slower bouncer and slow ones into the pitch are a good option. Vernon Philander in the morning talked about being very stump to stump, making sure that you hit the stumps more often than not and be wicket to wicket on a surface that